Hello there, this is Sadie, and we are going to continue our streak today, or at least attempt to do so. We won NGC last time out. It's the strongest ship in the game, and we had a ridiculously good run, so it was really easy. I've rolled Stealth C today, which is a significantly more difficult ship. Crow recently lost a long streak on this ship. I think that was about a 29 or 30 streak, and he hit a really nasty Sector 4 ship, and even though he is one of the best players in the world, better than me, he wasn't able to pull out a win. But this ship does have some good things about it, especially the really strong weapons. It's just, you have no shields, and you have no cloaking, unlike the other stealth ships, so you have a lot of things that you need to spend scrap on really early. And you have a lot of vulnerabilities. You also have a slug pilot, which is very good, as long as you move your crew around, which you should. Okay, well there's an asteroid field there. We will not be going into that. Albeit, I have previously had a run on this ship where I was forced into an asteroid field early. Let's make sure things are tracking. Yes, they are. Good. Okay, we'll go here. I wish these were fights, but I think I'm probably going to end up going here and then there. And then there. Depends. So do I even want to see this beacon? We're not going to go up there because, like, this could be an asteroid and then trap me. I suppose I should see it, see if there's a store there. No, distress. We have some distress options on this. Clone Bay, Slug, Rock. But this sees more. We're going to risk this, and we took damage. You can get a fight in there too, and then it's obviously a fight in an asteroid field. I felt it was worth risking, because a fight is only like 1/3 of the time. And it's not definitely the end of the world to have a fight in an asteroid field on this ship. You just generally want to avoid them if you can. We were punished and took 5 damage, so we're not having a really good start so far. We've made 0 scrap. However, that won't continue. We've got a fight to go to here. Unfortunately, it's a forward scout. Although this is not an auto scout, forward scout, so the scrap total may still be decent. Artemis missile. I could have got another point of weapons XP by deliberately waiting until my mini beam was ready and firing both weapons at once, but that seems like a very small thing to take any risks over. I'd like to take that fight, but I'd have to double back, and I don't like the idea of that. Just keep going forward into this distress beacon, which could be just a request for fuel. Nope, it's a fight. That's fine. If it weren't for this NG, I might even try to crew kill this, because we could take one weapon out and get the Mantis to try to fix the O2, but they do have 2 weapons, including a mini beam. I don't want to take those risks. Got a fire there, which is useful. Don't like the layout on this sector. Almost any way I go, I'm going to have like forced jumps. I do like the idea of going up to this nebula. The only danger is this jump here. We also might miss jumps at the end of the sector. Let's see, 1. So outside the nebula, it looks like I have 6 jumps left. So I could go like 1. If I don't go to the nebula, I could go say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 out. If I go into the nebula, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can possibly get that jump. I think I'm going to go through the nebula. There's going to be some beacons that we miss, but at the moment I just need to farm up scrap anyway. We will attack this ship, although it is very dangerous. Those are really, really good weapons. I wish I had them. Hopefully we can knock that burst laser 2 off before it shoots. But it doesn't look like that's going to happen, great. And they've hit my weapons. I've been dumb. I should have damage buffered my weapons. Why? I have enough scrap to do that. I don't know why I haven't. I'm not thinking. Okay, we will take that offer. And let's immediately get the upgrade I should have got before jumping in. I was thinking about getting to save for my shields first instead, but I was forgetting. No, you, on this ship, need to damage buffer your weapons, so that if you take a hit, you keep both weapons up. It's like Stealth A. Fortunately, I was not punished for that bit of stupidity, indeed. I ended up getting a pretty good reward. That hacking stun augment sucks, but it sells for a lot of money. Should I take this? I think I should. I've got extra jumps. I don't think I'm going to be able to get to the bottom side of the sector, so I might as well take this. Even though it's not a ship detected in civilian sectors, those can still be stuff. This isn't ideal. I'm going to sell 3 just to make some scrap. But yeah, you can get things like aid the civilian ship and stuff like that at empty beacons. It's just, unfortunately, so far, we haven't had that. Stupid Artemis missiles. Just in time. That was because their weapons were damaged, so they didn't get the faster charge time. I think we can actually afford shields right now if we see them, because let's see, that sells for 30, I believe? Like, the shield overcharger drone sells for 30, and the anti-drone sells for 17. So that actually brings me to an even 100. So yeah, I can actually afford shields right now. We will attack this pirate. If we could man shields, we would actually be immune to damage here, but of course that would require me to have a shield system, which I do not. These 2 weapons, if the weapons are unmanned and you have a shield system, the heavy laser fires early enough that with this basic level of shield manning, your shield bubble will be back up before the mini beam fires. We got 8 scrap for that as a waste. Okay, well, it's not an asteroid field, but it is a solar flare, which is also bad. We have no choice but to go into it. Oh, yuck, they have a hacking thing as well. Great. Oh, I need you for just a second longer. Okay, now you can go. That, unfortunately, is going to slow my FTL charge down. Okay, mini beams down. You go here. We're going to get hit with 1 solar flare, and this is going to set fires fucking everywhere. Including in my weapons. Let's open that as well. I really, really need this to... Okay, a bit of quick weapon swapping Saved us big time there. I need to get at least the second level of weapons repaired before I can jump out of this place, because we obviously do not want to jump into another fight without being able to use both our weapons. But we don't want to get hit with another soul. Are you fucking joking? I have to decide. I only have 2 jumps left in this sector, so I can either go here and out, or I can risk the asteroid field. I think we've taken too much damage already to risk the asteroid field, which is very annoying, because that obviously severely limits the amount of scrap I'm going to make this sector, which has already been limited. But what can you do? This sector layout was really bad. Oh yeah, I do need my O2 right now. It would help if every ship didn't have fucking Artemis missiles. I mean, that's where most of the damage... Our damage pretty much in this run has come entirely from Artemis missiles and the one, you know, bit of... Some of the damage we took in the solar flare and 5 damage from a free event. But most of it, it's friggin' Artemis missiles hitting us over and over again. I can't do this, I need my drones. I mean, it wasn't a terrible scrap sector, but it was below what I would like to see. Abandoned is better than Rock. Although Rock has a green sector at 3 and Abandoned doesn't, so maybe I go Rock anyway. They're both 2-store sectors, and we have protection against the live mine. The other consideration is that I feel like Rock sectors are more likely to have like asteroid fields and solar flares, which we are obviously bad at dealing with. I mean, any sector can have them, except for, like, nebulas. I'm still going to go Abandoned. It might make next sector worse, but at the moment we're a bit fragile. I just want to be safe right now. We're going to go this way, go here, here, there. That sees the first half of the sector. I once again do not like the layout here, though. Inquire about the process, but we're not doing that. You can get them to craft you a weapon, but it's a random weapon from Advanced Edition, which can include rubbish like repair bombs and things like that. Okay, thankfully this drone ship has a defense drone. Kind of tempted to try to crew kill this, because while that laser is down, we can get overcharge up a lot. Depends on what level O2 they have. Let's see about it. I probably don't have enough hull to play with on their ship, unfortunately. I think I need to do too much damage, but I will try. It would help if my mini-beam would set a fire, which it can do. Let's let them have this for a moment. So I'm going to have 4 points of shield overcharge. Let's do that. That hits 2 tiles, and I think makes it more likely that we get a fire. Need to hit this again. unfortunately, that may well mean that they just get that fixed. Also concerned they may try to run away here. Yep. Okay, that's the end of trying to crew kill. Well, if they escape, it's my own fault for being greedy, but... But they didn't. Ugh. We have to do this, but this sucks. Sell hacking stun. Buy shields. Now it's a question of whether or not I need to sell either of these other things. Like, I could sell the shield drone to get a few more repairs and the shield buffer upgrade. I feel like I probably need to do that. Like, the shield drone is useful for things like you can time it correctly to block missiles and things like that. But we're kind of behind and we're losing a jump here. I think I have to get rid of it. We also have a badly placed exit for the second sector in a row. I'd really now like to find a 1-power weapon, like an ion blast, or ideally a heavy laser one, to go with my existing setup. Well, the buffer upgrade immediately pays dividends. They have a weapon still up, but it doesn't matter. Admittedly, with the overcharger... Well, no, the overcharger drone actually wouldn't have helped us here, because the fire drone would have just got rid of it. Fucking Christ, 8 scrap again. I'm not looking for stores right at the moment. I am going to actually chase fights, because we at least need that second shield bubble. Do you need assistance? Good, they want assistance with dying. That's something that I can provide. They have the NGB weapons. No. Well, we're going to another store whether we want one or not. There's no weapon. Oh my god, they have a drone recovery arm, which I'd really like, and we can't get it. But, like, they have no weapons. And that's both the stores in this sector. I can't get scrap and come back. Like, I could sell the anti-drone and the long-range scanners to get that, but what's the point? That delays shield upgrades, and then I don't have any drones to recover with my recovery arm. So, we're just going to need to keep taking fights and hope to find some offense next sector. I don't like the fact that we're going to be looking at going into the next sector. Well, I would be able to get my shields against this weapon setup, as I mentioned previously. Actually, can we do it? No, well, they missed anyway. No. I've had quite enough of getting 8 scrap from fights. I would like to make at least 10 so that I can upgrade my fucking shields. Much better. Okay, so we can now run this, and that's very good. However, we're way off being able to afford hacking or a weapon upgrade, and that's quite bad, because we kind of need both of those things. The ship is unfortunately not crew killable. They have... actually, saying that, maybe? Actually, there is a way I can crew kill this ship. Gotta send you back. I may need to send the Mantis back multiple times if necessary, but I'm willing to do that because we're in kind of a desperate situation here. We'd really, really like a 1 in 9 chance at a weapon drop. Okay, you're boarding with an NG, that's fine. I need to kill this NG. I'm gonna actually vent that room to make sure that the NG actually dies. I'll just vent my own guys here because I'm gonna now train. And so I might as well get them back to full hit points. In fact, I might as well do that with everyone. And I will meet you when we're back, and we'll be fully trained, and then we'll see if we can crew kill this. I'm not 100% sure we'll be able to, but I can think of a way to do it. So I'll see you when we're doing that. Okay, we are back. I had time to paint my nails while that was going on, so we have full training and pink nails now, so we are good. Let's see. I want to try to crew kill this by hitting their oxygen because their Mantis is on the second slot, so the Mantis is the one who will repair. Fortunately, it is level 2. I hope to not set a fire in there, because if I set a fire, the NG will run in, and then this will definitely not work. Charge laser plus can't actually set them, so hopefully I don't have to hit it with the mini beam again. So the Mantis takes 25 seconds to repair a single level. So as long as they don't start trying to run, we should be, or they don't get loads of dodges, or if we get a fire, we should be able to run them out of O2. Damn it! That's exactly what I wanted to not happen. Now it's going to be almost impossible to keep this down, because the NG will keep repairing, and they will both stay in there until they get to level, until they fully fix it. They might end up having to run to the med bay, I suppose. That will delay things, but yeah, now the NG is on there. We now can't do this. I'm just going to blow them up so that we don't have them run away. That's very annoying. So, I don't think we have another jump here, which is unfortunate. We have some fights we could go to, but we definitely can't risk a dive, so we're getting out. Search among the stores. Okay, we get a fight. Don't really care about the mind-controlled rock. You can get a point of combat skill and a point of repair skill. There's so many fights there that we can't take. We're going to take another abandoned sector because that's another sector that has 2 stores. And we really need to find... Okay, this one we can definitely go to. This is one of the battles where you have an ASB on your side, so the hazard is fine. I mean, we have shields now, so we can take most hazards. But here, the hazard is actually helpful to us. And it's a good thing, because this ship wildly outclasses us. Well, we got a bunch of repair from that, which is nice. I would have preferred to, you know, get a second scrap reward or, you know, get a drop. But we didn't, and now we have a store. We could sell the anti-drone if necessary to buy any weapon that we might want. And or the long-range scanners. Okay. There's a flak. If we had literally 2 more scrap, we could save the anti-drone. But we don't, and we really, really need to upgrade our weaponry. There's an argument that we should have sold the scanners there instead of the anti-drone, because the anti-drone can be very, very good in certain situations, but I'm going to be greedy. Buy some fuel. Okay, so in most fights we're going to go in like this. We need a bit of power now. We also need to upgrade to weapons 4 ASAP, but we can survive for a little bit like this. Are you fucking joking? Yeah, light surveyors can have higher shielding than normal, and that's why this ship has 3 shield bubbles here in Sector 3. Fortunately, their weapons aren't that dangerous. We can take one of them out, we're safe. But of course, that will require us to take one of them out, which we are not particularly guaranteed to be able to do. God damn it. Okay, we finally got a weapon down. Can we hit shields? No, we cannot hit shields. Okay, there we are. I'm very worried about this ship trying to run. Okay, we got him down to 1 bubble. Let's actually shoot without charging my laser all the way up, so we can take that back down and be safe. And they are trying to run. Well, our FTL is charged up at least, so... This isn't good enough. I'm rejecting. They can't dodge right now, so we don't need to fully charge up. Yeah, that's much better. I can now immediately buy a power bar, which I really need. And next up, we're going to get our weapons to level 4. I mean, the good thing is we can use these weapons to win the game. We don't need anything else in terms of weaponry to beat the flagship. We just need to get hacking and cloaking. I meant to switch to the mini beam, but it's too late now. Okay, we are safe. Just run a second shield bubble there just for a moment. I was worried about them ionizing my last shield bubble and then being able to like switch to the burst laser one. Nope. Sadly no fights to go to, but we need one more lot of scrap. We are definitely taking that. We don't need missiles, but we need scrap desperately. So we'll take the asteroid fight, although this is dangerous. Oh, yuck. Okay. Well, they've hacked my drone control, which, you know, I don't have any of those. Depower those now that the shots are in the air. No. Oh, yuck. Fortunately, we've knocked one of their shield bubbles down and completely disabled their weapons, so it's just a matter of time before we kill them. And we got a high scrap reward from that. The bad thing is we can't spend any of it right now, which I want ideally 2 more power bars right now, I think, before we start saving again. Oh yeah, I need to actually charge my FTL, don't I? Fight the ship. We can probably... Oh god, that's... I thought that was a basic laser. Well, this reduces the odds that we can knock this offline, but they do only have 1 shield bubble. Mini beam from there to there. Good. Nice, double reward and a full map reveal. 1, 2. Can we do this, store, there, exit? Yes, we can. In that case, I'm saving my scrap because we have enough to buy hacking right now. It means having to do really awkward stuff with the power, but it's fine. We only have to do that for maybe 1 more jump. Do you need assistance? Good. More Lanius who need assistance dying. No. Get evade for a moment. Didn't work, but it was worth trying. Show me hacking. Yes! And a power bar. Okay, we're now in excellent shape. It was a little bit dicey when we jumped into this sector, but now we're thoroughly in control of the run. Can we use them to delay the rebels? Yes, we can. Cool. So we get an extra jump, and we got some scrap there as well. Gonna buy another power bar, and next up we want hacking too, and then we start saving for cloaking. Do you have anything that could help my mission? Yes, you have free stuff. It's not quite enough free stuff to get my hack up, but whatever. This sector has been ridiculously good. Yeah, we made 226 scrap in that sector, and we got a flak in hacking. So, yeah, you can't ask for better than that. You know, we were in a pretty rough spot coming into it, since there were no weapons at any stores in the last sector. Pirate 4 is not my ideal choice, but we don't actually have any choices of any kind. Let's go into the solar flare. I may just avoid that store. I mostly want upgrades right now. Ugh. It was a ship like this that killed Crowvel's streak with this ship in Sector 4. Except the one he fought was way, way more dangerous than this. It had double burst 2s and a combat drone and an ion stunner. And a Zoltan shield in Sector 4. Good, we got a fire. You just man the doors for a moment. Okay, we'll vent the engine room. No. Good, fight's over. I don't need to waste time fixing the drone control. I don't have any drones to use anyway. I think I'm gonna go here. We might actually end up going to the store after all if we get really good rewards, but... we are a little bit low on fuel again. Okay, their weapons are not synced up right now. I'm not sure why I'm greeting for drones here. I have 22 of them. That is a misplay, but... we are not punished for that misplay, thankfully. Okay, we have 90 scrap. Potentially we actually have 105 since we could sell the scanners. Let's see, 1, 2. It's a question of how likely it is that we get 45 scrap at those 2 beacons, and whether it's worth the risk of us dying if we, don't, or maybe, that if we could die in the way, if, say, the fight in the asteroid is really dangerous. I think it is not worth risking it. Like, if the fight in the asteroid field is, say, a 3-shield ship with some offensive drones, we would be in very, very serious trouble. And having a bunch of scrap in our hold to try to buy cloaking is the sort of thing that could get us killed. So let's play this safely instead. That means I'm going to avoid that store. That may be the only one in the sector, which, with our fuel situation, is a bit unfortunate, but... try to shield their ship with ours? Well, we wouldn't have made enough scrap, it looks like, anyway. I'm still going to go in here, because, I want to take every fight I can. Okay. Well, it would have been safe, but I wasn't going to know that this was going to be a freaking shieldless ship in an asteroid field. Why am I trying to greed on drones? I have 23 of them. The odds of us taking damage there were very low, but considering we're in a really good spot, we just need to make scrap and get our ship upgraded. I don't see a reason to take even a small risk. I don't think we would have made it. I'm trying to think of how much scrap we made there versus how much we spent. I think we didn't make enough, but I can't recall. Was that, what, 23 scrap? And the previous jump was about 15? More shieldless auto scouts. I won't bother hacking here. This fight is literally 1 point of damage on weapons, and we're fine. And the mini beam was guaranteed to do that. Before the halberd beam could fire. Good, we got a bunch of fuel. There's another store. We don't have enough for what we want. I could go there to try to buy backup battery, but that doesn't seem that valuable. I suppose I should actually go there just to buy fuel, even though I can't afford cloaking. Ignore. Damn it. That would have been free fuel if we had taken the top option, but... well, they don't have cloaking here anyway, so let's just buy repairs and fuel and onwards. Still not comfortable with the amount of fuel I have. I like to always have it at least in double digits. Ideally, you want it to be about 13 or 14, so you could potentially go a whole sector without making any. but sometimes you can't get what you want. The ship has double NGs and mind control, we're not crew killing it. Nope. No running. Dying only. No. No surrendering. Dying only. Very good. Let's go topside. Chance that we get an extra fight out of going this way. We will fight this ship. We don't need to hack this ship. This ship is very not dangerous. Unfortunately, the NG makes it somewhat tricky to try to crew kill. Because, yeah, they're gonna... Although we did manage to get them to run the Mantis in there. But I think we still just blow this up and move on. I'm worried about them running away. Yeah, like that. Nope. Well, no extra fights. Well, maybe. We'll see whether there's something here. Ah, cool, we did find an extra fight after all. This ship could be crew killable. It's a bit awkward, but we could be. So as long as we take that chain ion down, we're at no risk of taking any damage. And if we can get them to either board us with the NG or, failing that, have a Mantis in the second slot so that that would be trying to repair oxygen, and we can try to do... Okay, cool. Looks like they're gonna do that. Everyone get in there and vent that room as well. Now I don't even care if they... I'm venting into this room to make absolutely certain that the NG dies. Really? That must be a level 3 teleporter. I'm very annoyed about that. However, we do still have a Mantis on the O2, so we might still get a crew kill. You know, I could have hacked the medbay and killed the NG. Or I could have hacked the O2. We might still do it. I can't tell what's going on over there. I also don't have any extra shots to take at this, so I have to hope that they run out of O2 relatively soon. But if they are going to run out, they should run out fairly soon. And it'll take them a while to get that spun up. can't necessarily do it with this. Well, let's see if this is going to work. Gonna hack their weapons. This will keep them out of the med bay. It also allows us to monitor what's happening on their ship. They have run out of oxygen. It's just a question of whether they suffocate before the Mantis fixes things. It looks like they're going to. Well, crew kills can be a pain in the ass, but that is why they're worth it. That is 78 scrap worth of stuff from one reward, and it looks like we may have a double reward here. Yeah. We'll probably end up selling the Combat 2 drone, but we could even keep it. Like, we have a drone control system. We need to upgrade just to even use it. But, you know, if we're using these weapons for the whole time, we don't really need to upgrade our weapon system much. Just give it a buffer upgrade. Attack the rebels. Speaking of weapon systems, this is a very high roll sort of ship. This is why Sector 4 is so dangerous. Like, they've got level 5 weapons and level 6 shields. This is fine because it's at the end of the sector, but ships like this can just as easily generate right at the very start of the sector. And if we had fought this right then, it would have been really bad. No, don't small bomb my random empty hull. We are not messing about trying to crew kill this ship. Steal the civilian supply. We got 14 scrap for that really dangerous ship as well. We actually did have an extra jump, it looks like, but we didn't really have anywhere to take it. We're clearly going NG homeworlds here. This is the maximum chance that we have of these two sector types to find stores. And if we find a store with cloaking, we just win the run. Have you got it? No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. If I buy sensors, it does increase. It keeps me above cloak threshold, and it doesn't reduce the chance of more systems turning up later. It will reduce the chance of us finding backup battery, which is annoying, but finding backup battery is not as important as finding cloaking. So I think we do this, even though, you know, this is mostly a waste of scrap. I will actually temporarily go below threshold, because I can always sell the Combat 2 drone if I somehow find a store without making any scrap in the interim. We will attack this ship. Ugh. Okay, missiles down. Stealth C's not very good at dealing with borders. I suppose I should have said it's got the sort of same thing as NGC, that your main tactic is just running away from them and venting. Except I don't think its venting is as good as NGC's. Well, this is an interesting situation. You have no med bay, and there's a fire in your oxygen, to judge from the way that you're trying to run in there. I think we may have just accidentally got a crew kill. The only danger is actually this will probably burn the engines out. Yeah, there's a good chance this could burn out the engines before they run out, or the teleporter before they run out of O2. Okay, don't spread. Fire, just go out now. You are no longer required. Thank you. Your cooperation is appreciated. We will never forget your service to the Federation, Comrade Fire. And now we just wait for them to suffocate. Come on. There we go. Well, that's a fight, but it doesn't see very much. I just want to see a store right now. So let's keep jumping forward. Yes. Okay. We get a weapon drop. The other version of this event is a store plus is a fight plus store, but like either one is really good. And now we're completely safe. I'm obviously not trying to crew kill this. I'm going to let them live instead. We get a pike beam that we can just sell. Our mini beam is better than that. Suppose we got a halberd beam we could swap to all beam stuff, but I'd rather not. Cool. Weapons and successive jumps. This is a fight, but it doesn't see as much. We're now emphasizing spotting things. Let's participate in the study. Look out! They could have boarded me with 2 more NGs as well, and we'd have had 4 NG boarders. In more seriousness, these weapons are really nasty. I could have split them up, but I think I can probably knock one of them offline before they get to fire, since we're going to get 2 volleys here. Truly terrifying boarding squad here. Their mighty boarders have returned to their ship in triumph? Let's stay indoors. More combat NGs. Okay. Now I'm wondering if I can somehow get to level 8 drone control, and we could use double combat 2s. I've never done that before, and I don't think it's very good. But it would be very funny. Obviously the most important thing is just getting cloaking, so we're in a winning position. But like, as I mentioned, we don't need to upgrade our weapons again. We at most need like one upgrade just for buffer purposes. So maybe we could do this? Maybe? I'm also going to upgrade my doors right now because borders are really being a pain in the ass right now. Despite being in an NG sector. I may actually upgrade this and buffer this now. One moment. Okay, we're back. And I was just considering whether or not to buffer my weapons. I think I'll do that. We're continuing to look for cloaking, obviously, but we can still easily afford that. Our anti-combat drone came back. And there's our store. Could you please have drone recovery arm and cloaking? Okay, well you had one of those things. Could buy the halberd beam, but then I have to increase my weapons again. Oh yeah, speaking of... I suppose I could do that and do all beam stuff, but I don't want to do that. It's a question of whether or not I should buy the defense drone. It is useful to deal with missiles, but on the other hand, we have hacking and cloaking now, so I don't feel like that's necessary. And if I do want to somehow get my drones up to level 8, then that's very, very expensive. You know, this is virtually, in fact, it pretty much is as expensive as your weapon system. So we would need to spend, let's work this out, 50, 95, 155... 235, 335 scrap to fully upgrade that, and then there's the power we would need to actually run it. So I don't feel like we can have any unnecessary expenses. We get beyond the unnecessary expense of going to Drones 8, but, you know, hey, when am I going to get the chance to do this again? Run another scan. We're going to save the NG here. We need more crew. Welcome aboard, Lexi. I have a friend named Lexi. I will imagine that she is now an NG. Let's do this. There's another store. We'll go there to try to find a backup battery, because especially we want to do all this drone nonsense. Having backup battery and upgrading it is quite important. I'll buy a bunch of fuel. Okay, so for the rest of the run, we just want to get upgrades. The only reason we want to go to a store is maybe to buy another crew member. I'm gonna actually put, even though she has shield skill, I'll stick her on doors for the moment. One more crew member would be nice, but not essential. Sell 15 missiles. Let's do this. Now I have 100% cloak evade. We have long-range scanners. Let's go to the Uncharted Nebula. This could be the rocks who are lost, and we have a blue option for that. I mean, it's a fight anyway, so even if it isn't. But yeah, it is. Lead them out of the nebula. We get 56 scrap. I'm gonna like hold off doing the drones until the end, because that way if I don't have enough, if it looks like I'm not gonna have enough scrap, I can rejigger it. I will at least be able to get them to level 4 to use a Combat 2 drone. I just don't know whether I'll be able to get them up high enough to use both. Because that's crazy expensive. If I do, it will almost definitely come at the expense of getting Shields 8. Unless we have some insanely good sectors. Ugh. They're running. And their weapons are very good. And they have a 15-second cloak, which means I need to shoot their piloting out immediately. In fact, I need to actually hack their piloting to guarantee taking it off, even though that does put me at some risk. I needed to know, amongst other things, what level piloting they have. So yeah, we may take damage here. Nothing we can do about it. Although the fact that they're going to cloak for a long time might save us. It didn't, but we managed to dodge. Okay, we can kill on the next volley. Get our low scrap reward. As long as we can stop them ionizing our shields, this ship is basically harmless. If they do ionize our shields completely, though, we are in grave danger. So let's make sure they don't do that. Because of the drone costs, if I don't get a drone recovery arm, even if we get up to drones 8, I will only use them against the flagship, because that's too many drone parts otherwise. Very good. Start working on the shields. I think I can crew kill this. Because we can probably put it so the Mantis is repairing O2. Now, unfortunately, they do have level 3 O2, which is a little awkward. But they are now trying to fix the O2 with their Mantis. We'll cloak to make sure that halberd beam can't smack us. And yeah, Mantis trying to repair a hacked room is not very fast. We can even let the slug go over there. Just need to damage that once. Now you need to break through 2 locked rooms to even get there. 2 locked rooms, 2 locked doors. Get that back offline, and now you have no more oxygen and will suffocate. There is no way they ever fix that again. Level 302 or no level 302. It's not a very good crew kill for Sector 6. We will attack the ship. We're not trying any of those shenanigans with this enemy. Their weapons are dangerous. Are you joking? Cloak now, and that means that the heavy laser 2 can't hurt me. Especially since I'll be able to hack it before it fires, but like even if we couldn't, it still couldn't hurt me. They just dodged every flak shot of mine on autopilot. I guess that means you have level 3 piloting. The dodges. The dodges are unreal. Finally managed to get some damn shots through. They unfortunately have the shield buffer upgrade. It's time to once again have them dodge loads of stuff with autopiloting. Oh good, we actually did not have that happen. No. This. Next up we're going to get cloaking and hacking all the way up, and then we will start working on the drones. And that will be what we're working on all through Sector 7, mostly. Yes, try to track them, our long-range scanners, paying some dividends. No, not my sensors, you monsters. Battle is safe. That means we can turn to shooting at shields and failing to do anything valuable. Fortunately, we pulled the pilot there. I probably should have accepted that, actually. Yeah, I should have accepted that. I need fuel anyway. Well, we'll check the store out. We need to buy fuel, and, you know, maybe they have a recovery arm. Nope. Should I buy a crew member? Seems like no. Nah. We'll just have to tough it out with what we've got. Now, they could be mind controlling me right now by redirecting their power, but thankfully they've chosen to not do that, and now they don't have the option. They're dead. Try to take as many of these jumps as we can. You know, ideally, when I said that, I was thinking some of them would actually have fucking fights at them. Okay, well, there's a pirate here. Well, we can cloak the flak. Or they could switch at the last moment and thus not even require us to do that. Actually, they ran a Zoltan in there, didn't they? And that pushed power into a different... You can tell because that power bar is yellow, which means there's a Zoltan there. Yep. They ran the person in that room out to fix, probably, shields. Replaced them with a Zoltan. And that caused them to bring the Flak 2 down. Ugh. Well, unless that burns down, we will have to deal with them cloaking. But we have reduced the amount of time they'll be able to cloak, at least. That must be a max level cloak as well. Okay, we're not going to make that mistake a second time. Let's just take this. That should give us enough fuel for the rest of the run. I don't care about a store. I'm actually going to take this and then backtrack. Because I want every chance that I can to make scrap. And we found one. Should have upgraded my hacking after that last fight. That was a misplay. What the hell is my mouse doing? It's been behaving strangely today, so... You two get out of there. Send the rock to fix it. Okay. That's a lot of scrap. If we can find somewhere to sell that in the next sector, that will be another 35 scrap. And we should be able to do that. Okay, you don't have any meaningful skills. Let's just vent you. This could be manually search. Anything that could be here, though, will be a chance to get scrap. So, yeah, manually search. Our pilot dies, but they get better. We temporarily do not have 100% cloak evade, but that's fine. Okay, one more sector. Zoltan controlled or Slocum Nebula. Now, Zoltan 7 with long-range scanners I have found is often very, very high scrap, but we don't deal well with the border police, and I don't see a need to put things, you know, put the run in jeopardy. Slocum Nebula is also typically quite high scrap with scanners. We strictly don't need to do that until we go into the nebula, but I'm just doing it now. Give them 15. Now, slug ships in Sector 7 can have 5 shield bubbles. We'll see if one of those turns up. If so, we will need to hack shields. We can actually ignore their mind control completely. There are damage buffers in weapons, there's a damage buffer in doors, there's a damage buffer in engines, and our pilot is immune, so we don't care. We do care that they're trying to run away, though. And we pretty much can't pull the pilot off because, well, they have too many crew. No. Are you fucking joking? I was assuming they wouldn't have level 3 piloting. I guess I should have just accepted that. Slug surrenders are often completely pathetic, though, so they can give you like 3 fuel. Too many dodges. This is a firebomb, by the way. It's guaranteed to be one. Can I hit 3 rooms with this? No. Oh, I can. Okay, good. Go put that out. Our piloting is going to burn down here. There's nothing we can do about it. We also... Well, we mistimed that, but it didn't matter. They dodged like crazy. I am once again concerned about them trying to run away. Okay, at least now we've pulled their pilot temporarily, but only for a moment. We have to, yeah, this is what happens, but like we had to take the surrender because, okay, we need to start switching to hacking shields so that this doesn't keep happening, which is very irritating. But, you know, that's effectively 2 lots of scrap that we've lost. We're basically safe right now. Okay. Ion Bomb kind of makes me revise that, but we're still mostly safe. No. Well, we finally make some scrap this sector. Let's do this so I have enough to run 1 combat drone, because there might be some fights where I actually want to do that, although I am reticent to use the drone parts. That is a breach missile. Slugs, in terms of missiles, that big one, they only use that. In terms of the smaller models, they only use Artemis, so they don't use Hermes, they don't use Lido. That only applies, I think, if the class actually says slug. If it's a pirate slug ship, I'm not sure. have a bit more power than what I need for ordinary battles, but that will not be the case whenever I'm running the drones. I guess from... I just got confused about where I was. I thought I was up there. Just trying to click on that fight and be like, why won't it take me there? We will attack the pirate. Good, we're safe. Nope, I lost the damage there. I accidentally aimed the mini beam wrong. Doesn't matter. Ugh. Bad reward. Also, this layout sucks. Take this fight and then head up to the top, but... I don't think we can deal with these without having the potential to bring our crew back. Their weapons are thankfully not very dangerous. Do you know, I thought that I meant to counter that and I misplayed. Okay. Everyone get in there. We need to swap crew around so that nobody dies. Okay, we're safe now. Fortunately, that's a fire beam and not a fire bomb. I'm gonna do that so I have somewhere to put the power that I don't need for these other battles. And yeah, if we get enough scrap to get our drone control all the way up, cool. If we don't, I can potentially sling the other Combat 2 drone and just use one and an anti-drone. But I very much want to get enough to get to drone control 8. Here we will not counter. Yeah, good, they have a fire beam again. That's a pretty good volley. Yeah, you can keep mind controlling my NG all you want, I don't care. Good, they're not running. Well, it's off to the store to sell the Combat 2 drone. The Combat 2 drone, the Combat 2 laser. Not Combat 2 drone. The Charge 2. You know what I meant. Probably. This thing. I'm very tempted to buy another slug to put on my door system so that in phase 3, because we're going to be like crew killing nothing. Our weapons are not good at that. We might get 1 or 2. I think I have to do this, even though it does put me behind in terms of being able to get the other system that I want. It means our 2 most critical systems for phase 3 will be mind control proof. and we can vent and work around whoever they do take over. So we need 240 plus enough to max our reactor. That's pretty feasible. We will use our upgraded oxygen. This ship has no ability to hurt us. Let's crew kill them. Like, if we just cloak this, we're completely fine. We're gonna have a rough time getting their O2 down. Actually, then we get a fire, so maybe we won't. But yeah, if we just cloak this periodically. Oh, damn it. I don't care about hitting their clone bay yet. I just need to keep their O2 off long enough for them to run out of oxygen across the whole ship. Like, they can clone their guys as many times as they want. Once I've locked them out of that room and run them out of O2. Which is easier said than done. And they're down to one person right now. There we go, that's finally down. They shouldn't be able to fix this again, so it's just a matter of hitting their clone bay enough times to knock it offline. Which admittedly is easier said than done. But anyone they send in there is going to suffocate before they can get in the room. Well, I think they might get in the room, but they won't. There they didn't, but they definitely won't fix the damn thing. There we go. Run! Fix your oxygen! Not getting very good rewards considering these are crew kills. Yeah, this sector has been not great. Admittedly, we lost 2 lots of scrap from the enemies that ran away, and that would probably be another 80 or so. I don't care if you batter away on my drone control, honestly. Oh, I knocked their cloaking off completely there, so they can't cloak the second volley as I was expecting them to. So don't seem that concerned about fixing it. I guess they're running somebody who was originally in their oxygen into that system. No. Well, no more scrap this sector. We want to hit some repair stations, at least one, certainly. That may be a little tricky. Okay, decent first volley. The battle is completely safe right now. Nope. That's that one. Gonna hold my scrap until I know that I will definitely be able to afford that. It's not inconceivable we could just have a bunch of jumps like this and not be able to do it. Damn it. Are you fucking joking? Oh, we got a volley through anyway. Cloak. Oh, this thing is still up. Nope. We have two of these and we want to be able to use them. So we need more than the rather pathetic amount of scrap you just offered. Almost there, and let's hit these two repair stations, and that will give me enough scrap. Albeit, the oh god damn it, one of them got taken over. One, two. Well, we're gonna have to dive a few times. And that means we're not making any more scrap this sector. Crush them. Cloak now. We're not going to bother trying to kill this ship. We're just going to get our cloak as near to being off cooldown as we can and then run away. Which is about now. That's got taken over as well, so yeah, the only scrap we're gonna get, this is a terrible scrap sector 8, unfortunately. Which is really not what we needed. We should make enough to upgrade the backup battery, at least by phase 3. Cloak. Okay. Just need to get these borders off our ship. Okay, Okay, that's very bad. We need to jump out now. Which means... Oh, we jumped out at exactly the right moment. There's a little glitch in the game. Because we jumped out at precisely that moment, the bomb did not hit our piloting, even though it clearly had hit. I wasn't deliberately trying to trigger that. It was just blind luck. Well, they saw my level 8 drone system and multiple combat 2 drones and they decided that they were terrified. I guess I can't blame them. Take that missile down. That's why I fired the flak at them. You know, had we not also fired the flak along with everything else, we would not have taken that down. And I don't want them to have any chance of being able to shoot those missiles at me. I'm really hoping we high roll on scrap in this one so we can get the backup battery in time for phase 2. Cloak that. Should get him on this volley. Yep. Not too likely to get 23 from the next phase, so I could have 1 extra power in phase 2, but less in phase 3. Also, I should have sold the anti-drone. I'm never going to end up using it. I was considering keeping it for phase 2, but I'd actually rather just use all my offensive drones. I'm going to hold off on the battery upgrade. In this phase, we'll do something like this. I don't know. We'll make it work. Activate the drones. Not that one. Wasted a drone part. Give me as much dodge as I can. Leave my innocent drones alone. We actually did not fully take that offline. That's quite annoying. They're pretty much not getting their shields back, though. This could hit me. I don't like that. Do a long cloak. This should last through the drone surge. I think. Alternatively, we may just be able to blow them up. accurate. Let's blow them up. Ha! Yeah, that requires a lot of power. Why you don't do this very much. Or I don't do it very much, at least. Okay, so in this phase, they're going to mind control somebody. I'm going to vent my door slug. So that he is at full health. But yeah, they're going to mind control somebody. One of these three. Ideally, they'll mind control the NG. That's by far the most survivable crew member to have taken over. We're going to cut through their Zoltan shield pretty quickly, I would expect. I'm going to move you out because weapons is probably the worst system to get mind controlled. I'll put you in probably the hacking room because I can vent down towards there. We may also end up doing the runaway trick, but we'll see. Okay, they did mind control the NG, that's positive. Go drones, go! Okay, good. Their initial borders are all the way over on the other end of my ship. Should I just kill my... Let's just kill my NG. If I let you out, I'll have 100% cloak evade for this. Cool. Now, we need to send the hack over to shields, but we don't activate it yet. Activate it now. My drones can actually slip damage in. Good. That's the correct system. My weapons guy is gonna die, but who cares? Go drones, go! Oh yeah, I should probably run more than one shield bubble. They have a laser weapon, don't they? And yeah, oh, my people are all dying. I need to make sure that I don't accidentally have my clone bay get hit and then we just lose the run that way. But I think we win here. Yep. 0 damage. It's a little bit airless on our ship, but whatever. So that was an amusing diversion, and obviously I would have preferred to have a little bit more power to make that work. But it was still a pretty comfortable run. A little bit leery of the first couple of sectors. We didn't make as much scrap as we would have liked, but once we got the flak and the hacking in that great Sector 3, that had us all sorted. Very middling sort of score. Yeah, for having long-range scanners the whole run, this is sort of a disappointing ships to beacons explored ratio. So, that's 34 wins in a row now. Who's next? 3, 2, 1, and go. Well, if we can get 35, I'll be very happy. Well, it'll be a few days before the next run, but next up is Stealth B. So, hopefully that doesn't kill another streak. I will see you for that next time. Bye for now.